Hi, this is Farzan Faramarzi reporting news for UTP Boise State University. Today is April 17th. Joined with me, Brett and Devon, and we are going to talk about some Middle East news. So according to the Telegraph.uk, the Saudi Arabia deports irresistible men deemed too handsome to women. 3 men were forcibly removed from an annual culture festival in Saudi Arabia and subsequently sent back to the UAE after it was deemed that women could find them irresistible. The delegates from United Arab Emirates were in attendance at the Jenadirwah Heritage and Culture Festival in Riyadh, the Saudi capital, when religious police officers stormed and evicted the men because they are too handsome, according to the Arabic language newspaper Ilaf. And Devon, do you have any question or comment?
Yes. After I was allowed entry into Mecca after converting to Islam, I realized that there was an underground culture that was beneath the city, and that was the culture of cologne. There's so many different types of cologne, and when it comes to Middle Eastern peoples, they know what cologne to buy, and that's why they are irresistible. And I myself have witnessed firsthand these underground black markets. German, French, you name it. These colognes are so good that women just look at you, all right? And you don't even have to say anything. They just know that you're irresistible. What do you have to say about that, Brett?
I totally agree with you, but I have another comment or even a question to make. So, Farzan, we have a high population of students from Saudi Arabia here on exchange, but one thing I've noticed, one common denominator I've noticed, is that they all drive brand new Ford Mustangs. Why is that?
Well, that's a really good question, but first I have to ask you, what's wrong with Ford Mustang?
I didn't have a problem until I came to Boise State and saw the influx of...
Well, I like Ford Mustang, and I like the Mustang, the horses, and I like the Ford Mustang as a car, and yeah, that's it.
Well, so what in particular makes the American muscle car so attractive to these
You know what?
students?
Because the Ford Mustang is sexy, and we are irresistible.
Oh.
Well, I kind of feel like there must be a club or something we don't know about, because when I go to the library, there's about 10 Mustangs in the parking lot. Each of them is owned by a Saudi national. This is the truth. I've spoken to them. I'm like, do you guys have a club? Seriously, I want to know, because I want to go, I want to hang out. We'll talk about Mustangs. I used to own a 92 Mustang. It'd be great. I'm just saying. But I don't know where we can go from there. But
Yeah, not to mention that the new songs, when we go to the club, every eyes on us. That's because we write them.
At this time, we'd like to open up the floor to the audience members and get their takes on the Saudi Arabia students, Saudi Arabian. So if we could have a question or a comment from the audience.
that'd be great. I mean, it's great to have student voices on this topic. I mean, it is such a great topic. I mean, we really need to have people talking to us about this right now. So if we could get an
So our
audience
first
member.
question is coming up to the microphone right now.
Here you go. 2 questions.
Oh, I can answer just one.
No, I've got 2. So
I'll answer one.
okay,
Okay.
deal. Okay, when will oil prices come down?
Well, I'm not expert in this topic, but
Said you're a Middle Eastern expert, though.
oh, really?
Yeah, it was on the screen.
Just answer the question, please.
Oh, it's on the screen. Well, I can answer the next question.
Okay, next question. What's your record for hookah smoke rings?
Well, the hookah is good, and I can.
What? How about we'll change topics completely. What is
So are
your
we like-
what is your favorite hookah flavor, Farzan?
Oh yeah.
Didn't answer my question. Thanks. Good try.
Seriously, I want to know what is your
Yeah.
favorite flavor when you're getting to the hookah and you're like, dude, what am I gonna put in this? What are you putting in it?
Well, my favorite flavor for the hookah is the cappuccino.
Oh man,
When
Cappuccino.
Yeah, the cappuccino.
I heard you say something about milk too. What's
Oh
going
yeah,
on there? Can you explain that?
I just suggested to you to replace the milk to replace the water with the milk,
So
and try the hookah with the milk.
you put milk instead of water
Yeah.
and then you smoke it?
Yeah, that sounds crazy, but it feels really better than the water.
So it feels like better in your lungs. You're
Yeah.
putting milk in your lungs, man. You're coating it.
Yeah, it's more
So,
healthier.
would
It's
you
more
say-
healthier than the water.
Would you say instead of cereal you smoke more hookah?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
right.
And we have a cereal flavor too. When added with milk, it's really good for breakfast.
Well, you know, I never thought about smoking hookah in the morning, but now I'm gonna have to try. I mean,
Yeah.
cappuccino and milk.
Yeah, it's worth to do that.
Why wouldn't I
So
do that?
I think we have another question from the audience. If you'd just like to step up to the microphone and ask your question to Farzan, that would be wonderful.
Oh, all right. Another question from
Welcome
another,
back.
another audience member, not the same one.
Redemption.
Okay.
What's your favorite flavored kebab?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a really,
That is a good
really,
question.
yeah, really good question, and it's really tough. You know, well, the kebab is my favorite food. All the Middle Eastern guys and girls and folks, everyone on Middle East like kebab, and my flavor. You know, actually, I never think about the flavor that I like that. I just eat the kebab.
Isn't it just
Are we?
beef?
Can we just clarify something? Are we talking about meat skewers? Is
Yeah,
that
it's,
what we're
it's
talking
basically, and then they wrap it in a pita sometimes too.
about?
Oh.
Pita bread. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Not pita pit.
Oh.
Don't-
All right.
Completely different story.
Okay.
I like falafel. I'm just saying. And it's
Yeah.
not awful, just so you guys know.
Yeah, the falafel is
It's
really
fucking-
good.
It's delicious.
Especially if you add hookah after the falafel,
Hookah.
that works.
I believe we have one
Hookah
final
with milk
question
and falafel. Why wouldn't you
from
do
an
that?
audience
That's-
member.
It's
We
magic.
have one final question. I believe Chaz wanted to ask a
I
question.
think Chaz. Yeah, I
does
think our audience
he
member
have a
Chaz.
question?
Nope.
Oh,
All right.
oh, he's taken off.
I just realized what happened. All right. I don't know why that happened.
It
but-
appears our
Is that-
audience
is that-
member.
Can we get an audience member to ask a question, please? That'd be great. Destiny would
Is
like
there
to ask a
anybody-
question.
Destiny has a
Yeah,
question.
Destiny has a question. Here she comes. She's heading up to the microphone right now. There she goes. Look at that. She's getting up there.
2 minutes. Should I eat my banana?
Hmm?
Should I
Oh,
eat
yeah.
my banana?
Hello, Destiny.
Hello.
You can lower that microphone down too if you need to. I mean, it's,
No,
you just
I'm quite
unscrew the little
I'm
bottom
quite
right there and
comfortable with
shove
this.
that down. All right.
I'm used to being looked down on by microphones and people alike.
What's your question, Destiny?
My question, I don't really have a question. I just want to come here and talk to you. How are you feeling, gentlemen?
Destiny, I have a question for you.
Feeling
How do
wha-
you feel that Middle Eastern women are treated? Do you think that's
Touching
fair?
that topic. All right.
We're going
There
there.
we go. Here
Wow, that's
we go. Here
harsh.
we go.
We're kicking.
Okay, you know, I really couldn't say on that topic because I am not a Middle Eastern woman, and I don't think that anyone has the right to speculate on the feelings of another human being.
Oh, let me ask
That
you
is a
another
very-
question. No, let me ask you another question. Have you ever seen a irresistible guy around campus?
Yes.
Okay,
Was
good
he
for
Middle
you.
Eastern?
What race is he?
Was he Middle Eastern? That is my question. That is the topic of today, and we would like to know.
No.
Are you sure?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I find him irresistible too. I can't help it.
Maybe they don't have a Mustang.
And it's
or
not.
using the
And it's
cologne.
not. I'm not even. I'm just. It's just a man crush thing. You know. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see a Middle Eastern man in the Abercrombie like sweatpants, and they're just walking around. I'm just like, dude, I gotta go talk to that guy. He's got a
Okay,
Mustang.
okay. We have to wrap it up, and so with UTP, this is Farzan Faramarzi.
Goodbye.
Why you laugh?